Hello, everyone. Welcome to the brief kind of introduction for the last major assignment, which is theme essay. This is going to be the largest assignment for this course because of, again, WE requirements and departmental and university policies and so forth. So we have to do 5 pages. We also have to have 5 sources of secondary research, which I'll get into in a moment. In terms of the parameters, same thing, MLA format, 5 full pages, as I said, the longer work this time. And then the due date is going to be May 3rd. Now, the goal is to choose any set of literary works and their cinematic counterparts from this course. So you could do, especially if you're looking at kind of similar works with similar themes, you could do pretty much any kind of cross comparison or compare or contrast type of essay. The basic idea is you want to analyze how the film version preserves, alters, or subverts the main theme or lesson from the literary source. Thinking about, of course, why would the director choose to keep or choose to change the theme from the original work? Is the literature more ambiguous than the film in terms of more lessons or themes? You could also bring in films and literature that, of course, relate to the themes as well to connect to the works we've read and watched for the class. So as I said, you could do a lot of important comparative and cross comparisons to help build your argument. As part of the 2000 WE level requirement, you need to, as I said, find 5 outside sources that are scholarly and peer-reviewed. Now, they could cover any of the works or any topic related to adaptation and theme. So, obviously, besides researching the works, you could look at sources that discuss adaptation theory, intertextuality, any of the theories that we've discussed, like feminist criticism or queer theory, you like the Bechtel test, anything that you're interested in, look at those ideas, or any other kind of pertinent ideas related to the theme you're analyzing. So, so don't just get fixated on just researching, Beauty and the Beast, for example, or Malinoche. Focus on all the different kind of aspects to help build those 5 sources, and of course to help build those 5 pages. Now remember, you always want to establish clear criteria during your argumentation. You want to state everything clearly. There should be a specific thesis related to a singular theme. You don't want to take on one work and talk about numerous themes. Focus on one kind of singular overarching theme that you could connect with various ideas. As I said, you need a clear thesis to guide the essay, argumentative topic sentences, right, to guide each paragraph, review those Tolman model, stoplight paragraph ideas. So make sure you assert your interpretation and stay focused on, again, a single idea. You want to avoid over summarizing. Consider the audience has read the work, watched the movie, and so forth, been exposed to key terms. So, only use detail to help prove your argument. You don't need to over summarize. You also don't need to judge. We're not writing reviews, so you don't need to tell me if, the theme is good or the character created a good character, or excuse me, the director created a good character. Focus only on the meaning of the words, right? Now, as a reminder, I still see an issue with a few, so always remember, themes are not one word or simple phrases, right? Themes are complete ideas, they're exact ideas. So again, freedom, racism, love, all those things are not themes, right? A theme is a specific idea, message, concept, philosophy, lesson. If we still should be able to understand the idea if we removed it from the the work itself, because it should be a specific idea, right, dependent from that work. So really make sure that you articulate what the theme is. In terms of just grading scale, it's mostly similar to the previous essays, title, overall cohesion, making sure that there's a good clear thesis, a focus, of course, singular idea, topic, sentence, argumentation, flow between ideas and paragraphs, making sure, again, you avoid those kind of repetitive phrases, structure, analytical approach, detail. Again, you don't need to over summarize, but we still need, textual evidence. And then, of course, the sources, that's part of the grade as well. That should be an automatic 10. And grammar, of course, and then format, obviously, always important part of the parameters of this class. So, again, those are the kind of main things I want you to think about. So you want to think about what theme is probably most appealing to you, and then build that essay around it, looking at how the film either preserves or subverts the theme, or even changes or extends it even. So any of those kind of parameters you want to look at. So you want to think about what works are more interesting to you to do. And then with the research, again, don't just research the works, obviously research the film and piece of literature, but also research adaptation theory and intertextuality and feminist criticism, queer theory, anything that would help build, or let's say if you're focusing on the topic of racism, right? Look at racism in movies, right? You don't need to um, just focus on your one particular movie when you're researching. Look at racism in all movies. What are people talking about in terms of racism in American movies, past and present, and so forth? So think always larger when you're doing the research as well. Obviously, if you have questions, post them to the Canvas forum or email me. If not, just good luck finishing up this last assignment and take care.